the 14th ranked team in the country, if they needed to be woken up on the Sunday afternoon game on a 2-game weekend trip, they got that wake-up call. We'll see what happens here at the beginning. I think the beginning of this third quarter will be very, very key to how the rest of this game plays out. Chicago is obviously going to want to make a run, and that will start with stops on defense. And the Spartans will, of course, want to stay right where they're at. Lawrence.
Well, that's a way to start a half.
Start it.
Whew. Abby Lawrence now 9 points on the day, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Burt out top has not been able to get into the flow offensively so far. That Spartan defense has done a nice job of limiting her. Shot clock's at 7. This is Taylor Lake, got to control the ball. There's Miranda. She's got the open look, will shoot it, miss it long, but Steffens will keep it alive. Taylor Lake back out. Hines will shoot the ball. And another rebound. Boy, this is the third look that Chicago will have on this offensive possession. McConico will finally end it.
First off, let me also add, Kendall McConico is back in the game. It's so great to see her okay in her senior year and able to play once again.
The cutter was Lawrence. McConico found her. Burt on the break. Wild shot. It drops. Miranda Burt with 7.
She is the team's leading scorer, remember, with 15 points per game. A little bit of a slow first half for her.
Mills and Lawrence in front of their teammates at Spartan bench. Shot clock's at 9 seconds. Abby Lawrence with a step. Missed the shot, got it back, rolled in. Abby Lawrence just stuck with it.
Second half so far not looking so different from how the first went for CWRU.
This is Lake. Kane will step up. Mills will double down. Emma stole it. Possession arrow stays with the Maroons.
We've been seeing a lot of that today. This hyper-aggressive defense that's forcing tie-ups and also forcing the possession arrow to change back and forth a lot, preventing easy looks. Overall, just all around, excellent defense today.
Mills try to chase it down. Steffens beat her to it. Here's Lake. That's a 3 if it goes, and it does. Taylor Lake's got 13.
Lake on the year only a 27% shooter from beyond the arc. Her 8th 3 of the year. 8th made 3.
Kendall McConico. Kane tried to keep it alive. Gonzalez wins the ball. That's hustle. Alicia Marie spots up. She's got 8 points, including 2 threes.
Usually you can count on her to do the little things, to pass, to play solid defense, but she's only averaging 2 points a game. Today, she is full-on aggressive offensively.
Lake to Hines in the corner to Farrell. They work it into Steffens. Chicago working hard for everything they get. That Spartan defense has been tough. Ball's alive. Kane chases it down. Mills will control. Isabella with the eyes up. Looks left. Going to go right. Kane with a crossover. Took Steffens to the basket and scored. Emma Kane.
The crowd erupting here in Horsburgh Gymnasium. The lead is up to 15 points now, 53-38, 6:40 left in this third quarter.
Miranda Burt, long range 3. Trying to chase it. Taylor Lake, saved by her teammates. Thank goodness the seats have cushions on them here because Taylor Lake went hard into her own bench. Subs in. You'll see a lot of this as we did in the opening half. The pace is exhausting. Melissa Heath has checked in for Case Western. Gonzalez on the dribble. Ball was stolen. Ball's loose on the floor. Mills is down there tying it up, and the Spartans will get the ball. Shot clock will stay the same. There was no change of possession, just a tie up. Shot clock's going to stay at 16 seconds. Patience on the inbound. Heath will get it and travel with it. She got it. She took 2 steps.
That pass was, I think, intended for Meconico there.
There were 2 Spartans coming to the same spot, and they, of course, brought along 2 Maroons with them, and 2 and 2, last time I checked, is 4, and in one spot on a basketball floor, that's too many.
That's not going to end well for the offense.
Taylor Lake strong inside. Lake's got 15.
She's been doing it quietly. She's been getting it done very quietly, but she's scoring inside with regularity and with force.
Gonzalez splits the defense. Meconico trying to breathe a little bit. That pressure defense, it was tipped by the Maroons. Yep. Kendall tried to pass it to Mills. She was outside right wing. Ball got tipped, knocked out of bounds. Miranda Burt will take a seat. McKenna Gross back in for the Spartans. Gross will inbound it. Highland had a great first half. She's got the ball now. This is Gross with it. Alyssa Highland in that first half at 10 points. Quickly, Farrell will press. Push the offense, stop up, and hit it. Mia Farrell with 4.
2 for 6 on the day now. Still staying aggressive, though. It's important for her.
4-0 run. Lead was at 15. It's down to 11. Lawrence and Heath. Mills will shoot the 3. Missed it long. How about Alyssa Highland chasing it down?
This is what we used to not see from the Spartans. This great positioning, getting the team extra looks, very impressive.
There she goes. That's the first one she's missed in, I don't know, 10 days it seems. Farrell the other way, pushing it. She'll shoot free throws. Abby Lawrence with the foul.
That's Lawrence's 2nd foul on the day.
Olivia Perkins will come in.
A lot of contact there, as you can see on the replay.
Give Isabella Mills a rest. Benches are going to be key in the second half as fatigue starts to set in for both teams.
Which team will be more exhausted is the question.
Mia Farrell with 5 points. Shoot 2, make 2. 77% on the season for the point guard, the senior. Gross. Careless with the basketball. The Spartans will keep it.
It's Katie Heller who forced the tip there. Her 2nd game played this year. Trying to get her 2nd steal of the year as well there.
So it's a 6-0 run. Lawrence needs to make it. Missed it. Spartans can't buy a bucket right now.
Luckily, they had a run at the start, which is keeping them ahead.
Tip by Lawrence, knocked out of bounds. Chicago will keep it. They've been on 53 points for 2.5 minutes. Timeout on the floor. Coach Reimer called it, sensed it, sensed that her team needed it. We'll be back.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world, one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan Athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
Pep band has been loud and proud here inside Horsburgh Gymnasium today. Alex, I'm going to test your knowledge.
Oh no, I've always failed at these.
If I say Katharine Graham, do you know who that is?
I do not. Can you tell me who Katharine Graham is?
If I say Washington Post,
yes,
as Farrell scores.
I do know what the Washington Post is.
Farrell's got 8 points, 6 of them in the second half. Going to get a steal. Mia Farrell working against Lawrence. Looked like she traveled. Didn't get the call. She's got 10. It is a big-time run right now for the University of Chicago.
5-point ball game.
They're on a 10-0 run.
Yeah.
Heath lost the ball.
This timeout not seeming to work as Coach Reimer had hoped.
Spartans haven't scored in over 3 minutes, and in the meantime, Chicago's on a 10-0 run. Can they withstand the storm? Storm will always happen in any competitive contest. You're going to have to withstand your opponent's storm at some point. Question is, can you get through it and have sunshine on the other end? This is Hines on the drive.
Basketball's an up and down game. That's the nature of the beast.
The ball movement, Farrell's red hot. Missed that shot. Kendall McConico with a big rebound.
Great positioning. You love to see McConico when she drives down the court. So much intensity.
She'll shoot free throws. Yeah, the facial expressions of Kendall McConico.
Right?
If you were a caricature artist, you should just sit at a basketball game and watch Kendall McConico go. Fouls on Claire Steffens. That is Claire's second.
McConico, a 75% free throw shooter this year, hoping to end the drought for the Spartans. Didn't happen in that first free throw. Hopefully he can get a point on the board, make this a 6-point game on free throw number 2.
This is Hines. Spartans trying to get another stop. Farrell feeling it. The senior from Bolingbrook, Illinois. 12 points.
She had 2 points before this quarter started.
Abby Lawrence. You know what? On Friday night, when the game was starting to get away from them, Abby Lawrence hit a huge three from the right wing on that end of the floor in the third quarter that really turned out to be a tide turner.
She can change momentum in the snap of a finger.
Kane doing a nice job of trapping Farrell on that baseline drive. Emma Kane against Taylor Lake. Lake, that shot went in and spun out. That had so much action on it, it could not contain itself.
Lake, 15 points on the day, 6 for 12 from the free throw line today, 2 for 4. She makes both of these, it's a one-possession game.
So while Lake's ready to shoot the free throws, Catherine Graham was the publisher of the Washington Post from 1961 to, I think it was 1991 or something like that. Anyways, her family owned the Post. Her father bought the Washington Post at a bankruptcy auction in the 1940s, and she owned the Post. She was the publisher of the Post during a pivotal time in our country's history as far as journalism and politics go. Do you remember Richard Nixon?
Yes.
And
Woodward.
His resignation, and Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein in the Washington Post.
Woodward and Bernstein.
Well, that was Catherine Graham that stood beside and behind her reporters. Lawrence on a feed from Kane. Catherine Graham's a University of Chicago graduate.
I was waiting for you to connect it to them.
I'm a big journalism guy. Love it. Studied it in college. That was my major.
Nice. That's interesting. It's really cool, too, because, I mean, you only hear about the reporters when it comes to everything that went down with Nixon. But obviously, Graham as a publisher was the big name behind it all. Lawrence, 82.2% free throw shooter on the year, second on the team, just behind McKenna Gross.
Abby Lawrence picking up her team right now. They have struggled to score in this third quarter.
Without her, it'd be a 2-point ball game right now this quarter. 4 key points.
Hines in the corner with Lawrence on her. Approaching the 145 mark. This is Shaw. Missed it, but that foul is going to drop. A second chance opportunity by Mallory Brodnick, her first basket of the afternoon. Comes McConico. Spartans trying to keep that pace quick.
Lawrence feeling really confident, but too many Maroon defenders on that one for her to get a good shot up.
Hines got her shot blocked. Mills tied it up. Spartans will have the basketball.
Mills is always looking for how to get her hands into the opposing offenses. She leads this team with 31 steals, and maybe that wasn't a steal, but the possession arrow back in the Spartans' favor. Great way to turn that tide just a little bit back to CWRU.
57-53. Gonzalez with the basketball, her Spartans with the lead. Taylor Lake almost stole it. Gonzalez, the senior leader, talking to the freshman Mills. This is Lawrence with Burt on her. Abby Lawrence.
It looked good coming out of her hand. Just in and out, though.
Elizabeth Shaw taking a deep breath. It's a deep breath kind of game.
It's exhausting just to watch them run around this much.
Burt for three. Wow.
Coming alive
the
at the right
senior
time.
who's been kind of quiet. 5 points in the opening half. She's got now 5 in the third quarter.
She was 0 for 6 from the three-point line today. Now she's 1 for 7. 10 points on the day, brings her team within 1 point.
McConico will drive and get denied. Shot clock's at 10. Game clock's at 18. Mills is in trouble. Somebody needs some help. Gonzalez is just going to have to fire it. That's all they had an opportunity to do.
Chicago has a chance to take the lead to close out this third quarter. They'll get last shot.
Hines to the basket, off the glass, wouldn't go. Rebound follow, no. Buzzer, 3 quarters are in the books. It is 57-56. What a battle this one is. Both coaches, Carissa Sane for Chicago, Jen Reimer for Case Western Reserve, out to just to extol their team, trying to get them to give them 10 more minutes. Take a deep breath, everybody. We'll be back.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
Inova Living is a modern, amenity-rich residential community located in Cleveland's Greater University Circle neighborhood, offering studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. Enjoy all-inclusive living with convenient on-site shopping, 24-hour concierge services, a 24-hour fitness center, resident lounge, and more. All within close proximity to Case Western Reserve University. Inova Living online at inovaliving.com.
Spartans back out. The Maroons on the floor as well. We've got 10 minutes of basketball left. It has been worth every penny to watch this basketball game today.
Spartans only shot 5 for 15 in that third quarter. 33%, really looking to increase that field goal percentage, sink some more buckets in the fourth. They want to hold on for this victory. They've shown that they can close games. We've seen it just 2 days ago against Washington University. They shouldn't be afraid of the moment. They should be embracing it, and I think after their experiences this season, they can embrace it.
That bench excited. Great shot of the bench. Spartan bench so key today with the level of play, the up and down quick play. That bench has had to be on point, and they have been, both benches. It's down to this. Burt and Steffens and Mia Farrell now with the ball. She'll get a screen. Mia Farrell had a great third quarter. It continues into the fourth. She's got 14 points.
Now has a lead, 58-57. Farrell, 6 for 12 on the day now.
Kane right back at it, kicks it. Ball movement for the Spartans. Mills will shoot it, misses it short.
Because she has such a kind of late release and a high arcing release, She always has trouble making threes when she's contested like that.
Abby Lawrence reached across the body of Miranda Burt. She'll get called for the foul. The third foul on Abby Lawrence. The 58-57 lead that Chicago now has is their first lead since it was 1-0. I'm looking at my notes right now. They took a 1-0 lead on a free throw, and that is their first lead since that 1-0 start on the free throw. So the comeback, at least for now, is complete for Chicago. They're up a point inside 9 minutes to play. A whole lot of basketball left, though. So here's the opportunity to take advantage of the over-aggressive style on defense. They're cutting those passing lanes off on the outside. They're overplaying that outside wing pass. Time for the Spartans to throw in a few back doors.
You're absolutely right.
Kane will shoot it. Emma missed it, but Mills with the rebound. That's a big rebound. Steffens grabbed it. Emma tied her up. Possession arrow. Emma Kane earned her team another look. Possession arrows in favor of the Spartans.
This is definitely a strategy we haven't seen much before. Generally, the Spartans are not so prone to tying up opposing offenses and trying to create turnovers and changing the possession arrow, but that strategy has been incredibly effective today. I would say it's probably what's keeping them in the game. You got to credit the coaching staff for that game plan as well, knowing let's counter that UChicago aggressiveness with just that extra dose, that extra ounce of aggressiveness ourselves, and it's been working out quite well today. 8:30 left. Spartans down 1. Their ball chance to take their lead back here.
Heath looking to get rid of it. Shot clock was fresh on that tie-up. Lawrence with the floater. Oh, fell out. Spartans have been outscored 20-4 since taking a 15-point lead with 6 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Miranda Burt, long-range three. Heath goes up, cleans it out. Kane runs it down. Gross will push it. McKenna Gross from 12 feet, missed it short.
Kane did a great job of protecting the ball on that rebound there. Gross, jumper not been falling too much today, but once she gets inside, those shots have been very consistent.
This is one of those games that, you know, it's right there for you to take. The upset is in hand. You've got to finish the job.
Yeah, if
They've
they
worked
don't,
so hard to get to this point.
yeah.
Heath with the steal.
That's that length of hers.
Gross with the little flip. Roll's not happening. Steffens with her eyes up finds Mia Farrell. They have liked the look of Mia Farrell in the second half. Her teammates. She had 12 points in the third quarter, 2 more here in the fourth. Foul inside. Fouls on Melissa Heath. That is Melissa's first. That is Steffens at the free throw line. Claire Steffens from Vernon Hills, Illinois, a sophomore.
Steffens, 76% free throw shooter on the year.
3 of 3 so far this afternoon. Coach Reimer talking to her freshman point guard, McKenna Gross. Need to get this Case Western Reserve offense back in the flow. Long rebound. Heath will chase it down. And then lose it. Timeout on the floor. Spartans trying to find their composure right now. We'll be back.
With 31 unique creations to choose from, there's something for everyone to love at Dave's Cosmic Subs. Meat lovers, vegetarians, and everyone in between agree that our freshly baked bread, High-quality ingredients and homemade sauces make us the best in Cleveland. Come on into Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry to experience legendary subs in a cosmic atmosphere. And don't forget, we deliver. It's as easy as dialing 216-320-0330. Be the hit of the party. Order Dave's.
Chris Hussain, head basketball coach for the University of Chicago, and the folks bringing us the wonderful shots today are being highlighted right now. Thanks to everybody, including our director, Mike Becker. All season long, for the longest time, as long as I can remember. I'm approaching, in a couple of years, 20 years doing these games, and they've been with us. There's the backdoor cut. Kane with a ball fake against Lake. Emma Kane gets it to roll in. Kane's got 6. Game's tied at 59. It's all where it started.
You're right. Coming out of the timeout, they needed that bucket. They needed that little burst of energy. Say, we're still in this.
Emma Kane with great baseline defense. Elizabeth Shaw tried to sneak it all the way across the floor to her teammate Miranda Burt.
34 minutes we've played today in this game. As you said, we're all even. 59-all. No team has the advantage.
You saw the fans chomping that gum in that cutaway that Mike just gave us, and it's another one of those nights for this women's program. A gum chomping night. Taylor Lake will take it, missed it. Ball's tipped. Heath strong with a rebound.
Great court awareness. She saw the Chicago defender coming, immediately changed her positioning.
Isabella Mills. First bucket of the second half.
Coast to coast, great finish with the right hand. Spartans back up 2.
3 Maroons waiting to check into the game. One of them, Mia Farrell, who has been outstanding tonight. This is Hines. She'll shoot the 3. Grace Hines with her second basket of the afternoon.
This is having the makings of just like Friday night. Back, forth, nail-biting finish. That's what we can expect in this one.
Mills with a spin, lost the ball, got it back, then lost it again. McConaughey with a foul in the backcourt.
That's McConaughey's second foul of the day.
So Farrell's back in, Steffens is back in, and Katie Heller now back in for the Maroons. It's Gross, McConaughey, Kane, Heath, and Mills for Case Western Reserve. McConaughey on D. Now it's Mills. Hines ball above her head. Inside 5 minutes to play. Long 3 in the air. Rebound will come out. Lake grabbed it. That ball drew iron, so that shot clock reset, but it's still down to 7 seconds. Farrell's gonna have to shoot it. Keller's got it. Shot clock's it's gonna be a shot clock violation. I don't think they didn't see it, which is hard to believe, especially with the senior leader, Farrell.
Yeah.
But they clearly did not notice the shot clock was winding down.
Once in a while, you can really be in the moment in the play and just not be 100% aware of everything you need to be aware of. It's hard. Spartans down 1, their ball, chance to take the lead back. 4:15 left.
Senior into the graduate student. He's going to shoot free throws.
Great feed there by McConaughey to Heath inside. Let's look at that pass again. Beautiful. Right over the defender. Heath draws the foul. On the year, Heath, 65% free throw shooter.
2 of 2 this afternoon is Melissa Heath. That was the second foul on Taylor Lake.
We've got a tie ball game, folks.
Game remains tied. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left. Chicago, ranked number 14 in the country,
Farrell
11-2. They've won 10 games in a row. Case Western Reserve, 7-6, coming off a huge upset over Washington University on Friday night in a game that went down to the final seconds.
And the Spartans
Gross with that rebound.
have also won 5 in a row. Remember, this Spartan team started off the season at 1-6. Excuse me, 2-6. Now up to 7-6.
Heath
Wow.
from Highland, or Mills rather. Beautiful read by Isabella Mills, and Melissa Heath gets the easy layup. She's got 5. Not only that, Alex, they're 6-0 at home right now.
Yeah. Can they maintain that undefeated record at Horsburgh Gymnasium?
Keller into the lane. Steffen's going to shoot free throws. Keller did a nice job of drawing a triple team when she went into the lane and found her teammate. Isabella Mills fouled her. Isabella, that's her second foul. Conoco's going to get a rest. Alicia Marie Gonzalez is back in. Claire Steffens, perfect. 4-4 from the foul line this afternoon. She's got 9 points.
Steffens having quite a game. After these 2 free throws, she now has a double-double, 10 points, 11 boards today.
Double guard set in there now with Gonzalez and Gross. This is Mills to the foul line, found Heath. McKenna Gross in front of her teammates. Missed the shot, there was a whistle, away from the ball.
Spartans retain possession there. Gross being bold, taking the 3-pointer on the year. Shooting about 20% from beyond the arc, but she's getting better and better and feeling more confident as a shooter.
Fouls on Farrell, that was her second. So the Spartans will keep it, they'll have 20 seconds to shoot it.
One thing that's interesting is how bold Coach Reimer is being, putting in the 2-guard set, this new lineup.
Gross,
Wow.
front of the rim, back of the rim, and dropped.
Look at that. Counted for 2, not 3. 66-64 the score now.
Her first basket of the second half.
Yeah.
Time to play some defense. This is Lake. She's tough to guard. Hines with Gonzalez in her face. Miranda Burt, the senior, the floater. Got it.
Burt's the leader of this team. She knows she has to step up.
Gross. The freshman continues to deny pressure.
Activate clutch time for McKenna Gross.
She doesn't care.
I'm feeling deja vu to Friday. Unbelievable.
Bring it on. Hines inside. Steffens looking for somebody. Farrell's got it, missed it. Heath kept it alive. Steffens got it back. Lake with the follow. My goodness.
Unbelievable. That was also Heath's 3rd block of the night.
Heath inside. She'll shoot free throws. Tell you what, actually that's a good foul on Hines because otherwise Heath's got a layup. Now you're forcing her to make 2 free throws under pressure.
I agree. And also the thing about free throws is almost similar to icing the kicker in football, but you don't have to call a timeout. It's that waiting that gets to your head. In football, you have to, you call the timeout, you make them wait. But in this scenario, just standing there. You think.
In silence.
Right? You think in silence. They can get to you. Heath obviously hoping to at least make the second one and give the Spartans a lead again.
Boy, that silence is awful.
Beautiful. Yeah, right?
That silence is really loud.
You took the words from my mouth. I was going to say the silence is deafening. It's a lot.
No, it's loud. Timeout. Chicago called it. We'll take it. Spartans up a point with 93 seconds left. Stick around.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
All right, well, we got a second as Chicago comes on the floor and Case comes on the floor. Another test for you, Jay Burwanger.
I'm failing. Sorry, I lost where my mic was, but I failed another test. I don't know.
University of Chicago, 1935, first at the time called the Downtown Athletic Club Award winner. The next year it became the Heisman Trophy.
Oh.
First Heisman Trophy Award winner.
From East Chicago.
Yep.
Very interesting. I did not know that.
I'll educate you, young man. It may take us the entire conference season. Here we go.
Each game I'm getting just a little bit more, a little bit better.
Burt with a screen from Lake. She'll take it. Mills with a switch. Shot clock's at 15. This is Hines. Lawrence cuts her off. Shot clock's at 8. Lake gonna force one. Missed the shot. Heath grabbed the rebound. Spartans with the basketball. 67 seconds left. Shot clock's at 24. Gonzalez comes up, tucks the ball with her right arm, calls the play with her left.
We got another absolute thriller on our hands today.
Heath, ball above her head, looks uncomfortable. Gonna dribble in. Drop step!
Wow!
Let her look uncomfortable all day long when she finishes like that.
The post control, the footwork, the finish, the soft touch. That's what you want to see with under a minute to go. We have 45 seconds left in this game. That shot right there that you're seeing on the replay, bringing the Spartans' lead up to 3. Beautiful finish off the glass. Wow. 45.8 left.
I said Melissa looked uncomfortable because she's a post player and she had the ball out in space. It's almost like they defensive-wise were just enticing her, asking her to dribble it. Yeah. And she did. She dribbled it with that patented drop step at the end that she's so good at. She's as good at her drop step as she is at blocking shots, and she leads the conference in block shots. So that's how good she is with that drop step. And that led to that bucket. Gave her team a 3-point lead with 45 seconds left. So now they're at midcourt. Melissa Heath, Isabella Mills, McKenna Gross, Alicia Marie Gonzalez, and Abby Lawrence.
You can see they're talking, the teammates trying to keep each other calm, put together, ensuring that they stay focused, hyper-focused even. All they need is 45 seconds and a stop here.
Gonzalez had eyes on Mia Farrell as she came out of the huddle for Chicago. She's got him. She is locked on her, and that's a good player to be locked on defensively because Farrell has been outstanding in this second half.
14 points today, 12 of those coming in this half.
Farrell to the basket, drew the defense. That's Hines for 3 to tie it. Long rebound, Lawrence tied it up. Steffens took it away. Here comes Farrell on the baseline. Heath blocked the shot, but they're gonna call a foul. Here's a look at it. Fouls on Melissa Heath.
Farrell on the season, shooting 77% from the line. She's someone who can count on in big moments, a lot of experience at this level.
Mia Farrell missed it strong.
Not connect.
Well, she's keyed up. You know what, when you hit it off the back end like that, you're just jacked up. I mean, you can't blame her. Still a one-possession game. Big shot here or big rebound, one of the two. So there's the bucket.
Another timeout called, 28.5 seconds left. Spartans 2-point lead their ball. What do you think their strategy here is, Ron?
Well, they're going to get the ball with the timeout. They'll get it out almost down near the Spartan bench. So they'll get a full half court gift with that timeout. And I have got to imagine that Coach Sane is going to, we're looking at the Chicago dugout right now, that Coach Sane's going to put in her best defensive team right now. She's going to put in the girls who can play pressure defense like nobody's business. In an attempt to get that ball back. This is the time of a game where you will see coaches make substitutions on possessions. They'll make substitutions for defensive purposes, substitutions for offensive purposes, back and forth, time and time as the ball switches.
What's ironic?
So she's going to send her key players. Hines, you've got Burt, you've got Farrell, you've got Lake, and you've got Steffen. Those are the young women that have brought her to this point, and that's the same thing that Jen Reimer's doing now. She's got, the women that can score the basketball and take care of it, including the two-guard set. And Gonzalez, Mills got fouled immediately. Chicago's got a couple to give. That's their fourth.
It's very interesting. No substitutions made for either team, which again is surprising when you see under 30 seconds left, but Thurgold will just send Spartans to the line, hope they miss a free throw.
Mills again, Lake again. So Mills will shoot free throws. Mills on the season, 78%. I do not have her at the foul line yet today on my score sheet. What does the Gamecast say?
Yeah, she has not gone to the free throw line today is what it looks like. But solid on the year. Can the freshman step up?
Well, it was a freshman on Friday night.
You're right. Will it be the other freshman today?
That took this team to the promised land in the end.
That first one looked beautiful there.
That high arcing shot, it just adds to the drama.
It does.
When Isabella shoots the ball, it seems like it takes, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for it to come down.
It's just hanging, levitating in the air, not falling.
And when you're in a tight game with seconds left and you're shooting that free throw in a gym that goes silent, and the ball lofts in the sky like it's going to bring snow with it, it just makes the drama even more intense. It's kind of fun, huh?
100%. With those two makes, look at this. Got a 4-point lead for the Spartans. Chicago needs a bucket here.
Those young ladies from Lakewood, they were on the court at halftime, putting up jumpers of their own. They're loving it. Inspired by the Spartans. There's the tail of the tape. 26.5 left. Chicago will get it out right in front of their bench with that timeout. Spartans have 5 team fouls. Chicago has 5 team fouls. Case has 1 timeout left. Chicago has 2. The possession arrow favors the Maroons. This is Farrell. She just lost the basketball.
At the wrong time.
Mia looked over at her coach, Carissa Sane, just with a heartbreak on her face. Sane, to her credit, didn't let it affect her at all. She is coaching this team right now. Moments don't count. All that counts is the moment that you're living in right now. What's past is past.
All right.
Got to whistle away from the ball. Fouls away from the ball. So no time will go off the clock. In the game specifically to commit that foul, I'm guessing, Mallory Brodnick. She's been brought out. It's a smart move. Foul away from the ball. Ball doesn't come into play. Send somebody to the free throw line. And you put the pressure on him. And to this point, so far, Spartans have been up to the pressure.
They really have. It's been very impressive to see them close out the games the way they have recently in this year.
Mills made 2. Heath has made 2.
With that, it brings the Spartans' lead up to 6.
Chicago said, we're going to put you on the foul line with silence and all the weight of the world on your shoulders and see what happens. And the Spartans have answered with authority. They've made 4 shots. They've taken 4, and they're up 6 with 19.2 seconds left. We'll be back. That pep band has been key. They have kept it lively in here this afternoon.
Keeping the energy up for the players and all of us.
There's a lot of time left. 19 seconds is a long time in a basketball game, especially with a team like the University of Chicago. They are not ranked 14th in the country for nothing. There's Jen Reimer. She's leaning on the scorer's table. Jen looks like she's aged 10 years this weekend. Step back three, won't go. Rebound in Chicago's favor. Shot was blocked by a combination of Lawrence, Mills, and Heath.
Significant time taken off the clock there.
8 seconds fell off the
points
clock.
to show for it, too.
It is a full timeout. It's a 60-second timeout. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it too, because I'm going to get a drink of water. And Alex, I think you should too. We'll be back. We'll be refreshed and ready to go for the final 11.1.
In search of an extraordinary dining experience where you're certain to enjoy the ambiance as well as the menu? Table 45 Restaurant and Bar is the award-winning mixed culture restaurant located at the Intercontinental Cleveland, offering cuisine from around the world created by accomplished local chef Zack Bruell.
All right, looks.
This is Burt with a three, missed it. Lawrence with the rebound. Abby's tied up immediately.
So with that, 6.2 seconds left in this game, Abby Lawrence heading to the free throw line once again, looking to close this game out for the Spartans.
5 of 5. That's what the Spartans are here in the closing moments of this game from the foul line. 6 of 6. That is impressive.
Clutch in all the big moments. That's what CWRU was today and on Friday.
It was 71-69 as Farrell makes the jumper with 9/10 of a second left. This ball game's over.
That's it.
Smiles abound again. It has been some kind of weekend for this Case Western Reserve women's basketball team.
Well, this team started off the year 0-4, then 2-6. This didn't look like it was going to be their quote-unquote season, but they have found new ways to unite, to make shots. They've completely readjusted how they play. 6 wins in a row now, 8-6, 7-0 home. Defeated two of the best teams in all of not only the UAA, but Division III. Wash U on Friday and the University of Chicago today. Imagine how they're feeling right now, Ron.
I don't know if I've seen a weekend like it. Alicia Marie Gonzalez is going to come over. Alex, give her your headset.
Absolutely.
Alicia Marie Gonzalez. Hey, what a weekend this has been, huh?
This is an awesome weekend. It's unbelievable. It's so great.
You know, Alicia Marie, I've been here. We're going to take a look at some of the plays here. That's Heath inside off a feed. You guys are up 71-69.
Yeah.
They started fouling you, sending you to the free throw line. 6 free throw attempts, made all 6 as a team with pressure. When this gym's like silent, right?
Yeah.
All right. How much pressure is that?
It's a lot, but you know, every single day in practice, ever since we've come back from winter break, we've all been pushing each other, and it's not just the people playing, it's all the people on the bench. We're all working each other out in practice, and we're making and creating that pressure for ourselves in practice, so we were all prepared for that game. We were all ready.
You came into today against the 14th ranked team in the country knowing that they were going to get in your kitchen defensively, right?
Yeah.
And the game plan was what? To push the ball?
Push it, because we knew that we could push on them and we could get it.
And it worked.
Yeah.
And you guys had to play defense as well, and the defense was outstanding. I've been doing Case women's basketball games for about 18 years, I think. And
Okay.
I don't know if I have seen a weekend in those 18 years like you played and your teammates played this weekend. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
The win on Friday night against the historically, behemoth Washington
Yeah.
University, and then to knock off the 14th ranked team 2 days later.
Yeah.
You got a big smile on your face.
This team, it's just been so great this entire season. We started out rough, but all 15 of us came in every single day these last couple weeks ready to work, and it showed in that game. That was a team win.
There's a 3 by you. You had a couple of those. Now,
Yeah.
I mean, your role on this team is the creator, the ball handler, the one that takes care of business. You know, you hold it like it's a precious thing and you don't let anybody else get it. Your role hasn't been to be a scorer. You haven't had to do that. You've got other players. Today, you were called on to score a little bit, and you responded.
I'm glad I could today for our team. That was awesome.
Your mom's here, right?
Yes, she
Rose
is.
Marie. I met her on Friday night. She had me take pictures of you
Oh,
up
I
there with
saw-
your banner. Your dad's back home watching, though, right?
Oh, yes.
John, is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to say hi to your dad right now? The camera's shot right up there.
Hi, Dad.
All right. Hey, I'll let you get in the locker room. Your teammates are waiting for you.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the victory.
Thank you.
What a weekend. Alicia Marie Gonzalez, the senior leader. She had quite a weekend. Quite a weekend. Her and her teammates, it was amazing. Just so much fun to watch. Alex is back on headset. Alex, I just told Alicia Marie, I think it's been about 18 years that have been, there's the banner. She's one of the seniors honored all season long here in Horsburgh Gymnasium. It's been almost 20 years I've been doing these games. I don't know. I'll have to check with John, the SID, if the Case women have ever had a weekend like this where they've beaten Washington University, because the way the schedule works, they always get Wash U and Chicago back to back, and those historically, especially on the women's side, have been the 2 toughest teams in the conference. To knock them both off on the same weekend in back to back nail biters right down to the final shots, wow.